my next more significant question. I'm sure you learned something. A movie changes you in some way, but how did this one? Did it affect you? Did you take something from this one in particular, whether it was anything?
Well, I think the things you take away from a movie, the making of a movie, is actually much more a thing you personally share with everybody who's there. I had interactions with the cast. You've met some of them tonight. They were all extraordinary guys, and I had never worked with a group of people in which every single one of them were a delight to be with. Usually there's some, squeaky wheel in there somewhere, but not in this case. So I think the great thing I'll always remember about this is the times that we were all standing around in usually very, very gruesome circumstances, having conversation about our lives and sharing things and becoming friends with each other that, it actually was equal to, I think, what the world we were recreating. We were actually trying to be guys in a very hellish atmosphere, maintaining our dignity and our sanity, and we ended up being actors kind of doing the same thing. So.
What was his phone calls home like? Was he maintaining okay?
I'm not at liberty to discuss those.
Well, my phone calls home was usually, I'm not going to be home for another 3 hours.
That's right.
I'm sure. Let me ask you about working with Frank. Interesting, he'd done one or directed one feature film before. What was it about? How do you know that he'd be the right man then to work on a film with?
Well, I knew enough about The Shawshank Redemption before I saw it, and then seeing it, you hear stuff about guys trying to do this. You think it's a hard thing to do. And then you see the movie, and the end result is definitely, to me, it broke all sorts of rules, and it shouldn't have been as brilliant a movie as it was. And I know how movies are made. I know that the filmmaker makes the film. In that case, I knew that this guy who had only directed one movie had single-handedly had the vision in order to direct something that now, if you go off on any sort of informal polling, is one of the best movies of the last 10 years. So, in the conversation I had with him saying, when can we make this movie, The Green Mile, together, I felt that, okay, this guy's probably going to drive me insane, but the end result is he's going to make a very rich and very textured and very detailed movie. That's exactly what he did.
What is that? Everyone's saying very, very meticulous. He was very meticulous. I asked him, and he didn't.
Well, he shot a lot. He shot usually most directors will come in and have one idea of how to shoot the scene from a very specific perspective, a very specific point of view, trying to really say one thing and one thing only. Frank wanted to shoot the movie from so many different angles that he would have great opportunities in order to put the movie together. And so rather than just make literally an airplane runway of a movie, he made this kind of like crazy quilt of a movie with all sorts of different. I don't think there's a shot that repeats in the course of the 3 hours that The Green Mile makes, and I don't think there's a moment that seems laborious. I think it seems to go by in 82 minutes. I think it's an amazing thing. That's hard to do.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Can I ask you one off-topic question? First celebrity crush that you had?
Oh, Landy. First celebrity crush? Oh, please, Sophia Loren. Come on. What are you going to do?
That's not my question. Christmas, what are your plans?
We're just, it's all playing cards at the kitchen table with the kids.
And New Year's?
Oddly enough, we'll have the running game going for the entire school holiday.